The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Orlando Magic.
Got 2 points, that's it.
Checking out the Magic, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better. They'll try to get on the winning side tonight. Tonight, the fans getting a chance to enjoy watching Tony Parker, who came into the league as a speedster point guard, but now as a veteran, Kenny, he's evolved into just one of the best team leaders on the floor.
Unbelievable that he still has the same amount of speed at his age that he does now. I mean, and then the floater. He's probably the best in the last decade.
With all of this. Oh, okay, didn't say connecting.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. And it's Scott in at center. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Harris. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
How is that
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Gordon. Payton drives in, inside. Here's Scott, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from diverting the easy bucket.
And the second free throw, good. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Parker outside, kicks to West. There's the dish to Leonard. West a screen on Oladipo. Leonard the pass to West. Parker with it. Now Payton defending, and it's blocked by Scott. Oladipo outside, dishes it to Scott. Here's the hook. The shot is off.
I ain't got no
now
rebound.
San Antonio takes it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
San Antonio with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Orlando. They were able to handle the match.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team. Just the shot they wanted, point-blank range.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that.
I was already out. If I would have called
it, do you guys think their shooting will play as important a role as the coach made it sound?
It usually does. And for them to have that success shooting the basketball, I think it's going to be all about creating those high-quality chances.
Which means they need constant movement off the ball and crisp passing. I mean, that's the way you get good looks.
Here's Payton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Scott inside. West on him.
Get in front of them. How is nobody on the other side of
Their
them?
game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Oh, I'm not.
Leonard, no luck.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there.
Scott inside, guarded by Green. Got it done with the hook shot. That's 7 points for Freak.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
West a screen on Payton. The feed to Green. From deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Orlando trailing here. The wide open look here for Oladipo.
Who said shoot that? I said pass.
No good. Spurs have gone 4 for 9
in a
from
close
the field
game,
to
and
start
that's
this game off. Parker kicks to Green. Again, the miss by Green. And David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was
Coach just gonna take it.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jang. West comes in for Boris Diaw. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Tony Parker subbed in for Green. Kawhi Leonard is out there with West. Then there's Cole Aldrich. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Mills in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Aldrich. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Leonard, no luck.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Scott with the ball. West picks him up.
Get the ball. How is it so hard for y'all to even
Dangerous to
rebound
leave
now?
a guy
Bro?
like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Yeah, it was a lucky break. My team don't even know how to rebound.
Here's
bro.
Aldrich. Second chance shot.
Fucking ball back.
Takes it into
Damn,
the
you can't even block, bro. How you gonna block? How you don't even know how to block a shot, bro?
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Leonard kicks to Mills. Chance there to take the lead.
You almost missed that shot right there.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Payton dishes to Scott. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Scott's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Shots good by Mills. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Scott now, top of the key. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low.
How is nobody?
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Nobody near Parker, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
That's good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
That's to Aldridge. Leonard against Harris. And so it's a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Zeller, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here's Scott. He's got 9. No luck. West with some nice D.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He dropped in 32 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. It was a great outing for him, and the team needed him as he was the main source of points all game. Hopefully he gets more support in this one, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what
Wait till my
approach they tried against him,
him.
nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a save.
After the miss from Tyler Zeller. There's the pick. Peyton kicks to Scott. Hook shot on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And Tyler Zeller on the bucket on the assist by Parker. Zeller's got his second bucket.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Scott. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Orlando, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting. Only around a 70% clip on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Stop lying.
11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Anderson kicks to Zeller. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Zeller's got 6. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play.
We're going on a rampage, bro. All I gotta say is by 3rd or 4th quarter, no, by at least 3rd quarter, somewhere in it, I'm going on a rampage. I don't care who know it or who sees it. I'm going on a rampage, y'all. Like, we 12 minutes and something, man.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
It's been a good one for Mr. Incredible.
Oh, shit. Start taking it both. You should start taking both of them now. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. checking if I had some stuff over there. I was checking if I had something over there.
Something over there?
Yeah, cause like I'm finna vacuum and I don't want nothing, you know.
But let's take it outside out of the way. We're gonna throw it away. That frame is broke. I'll take help.
That's okay.
Let me cut the light. Let me cut the light out. And then I can get it out of the way. Cause they're gonna come in with the new one.
Alright guys, I forgot I had got something to do, so hit you up where I saved it at.